Hey guys, I'm Evan, and today I will be teaching you the basics of how to use the Minecraft mod incontrol. If you don't know, incontrol was made by the mod creator known as that. The mod allows you to configure the spawning of mobs from both vanilla and modded Minecraft. So the first thing you need to do is install incontrol. You know, I already have it installed, so I don't need to worry about that. Next, you gotta load Minecraft, because you can't really access the configuration files until you have loaded Minecraft. And then, well, you have to actually load it. You know, I already have it loaded, so, you know, I don't need to actually take the time to do that. Now, this is for a mod pack. If you're wondering why there's like so many like files and mods and stuff, which the link will be in the description for. So you go to the config file here, and then in control, and you see all of these JSON files. So these are the files that you're going to want to open. Now, I use Notepad++. I'm sure there's other things that can open these files, but this is the one that I use. When you first get the mod, you know, there's not going to be anything in the configs. These are, of course, just because I already have put some stuff in here for the mod pack. So the first thing you're going to want to do is, you know, the potential spawn. So here on the screen is what you're going to want to type. I'll put it in the description. And now you're going to want to make sure that you type the stuff very carefully, because the most simple mistake, like just forgetting a comma here, would cause the game to not load. It'll just crash. So for this, you want to do curly brackets, and then a comma, and enter, and then put another one, then enter again, then tab. Now you can write what mob it is and some other stuff too. Let's see, you're gonna want some sort of mob ID. So a good mod to go with this is the mod called Tell Me, which will be in the description. I won't go into the details, but you know, it gives you like in-game commands to like set a config that gives you the IDs of all of the blocks or mobs, whatever you want. It tells you the IDs of all of these mobs. Yeah, so how about the rhinoceros beetle here? So I'm just gonna copy and paste that. So and I'll paste that here, and then put a comma at the end. Make sure you put a comma at the end of all of the rules except for the last one in your group. So now we want the weight. So pretty much the weight, what the weight is how commonly they'll spawn. So yeah, for this I'd probably want it to be kind of rare, so I'll do a 3. For the group mounts, I will probably want them to be like a singular creature, because I'm pretty sure they're kind of powerful. So then it'll just be 1 for both of these. And then you don't need to put another curly bracket. After that, you're just good. So then save that, and then go here to the spawn JSON. So, you know, make sure that you put a comma here, and then another curly bracket. So for mob, we're going to do this again. You know, so just rhinoceros beetle. So, you know, there's a whole bunch of rules that you can set in place. Though they're all listed in the wiki, which I'll put in the description of the video. So now, what biome do we want to spawn in? So I feel like rhinoceros beetles, they fit in the desert. So yeah, how about that? So, you know, we'll just write desert here. Now make sure you do max count. This is pretty important, or else way more would probably spawn than you want. So I am going to say 3. And then always make sure you have the result. For this one will be allow. So then we do a curly bracket with a comma, another curly bracket. We're gonna do this again. Another like section for this mob. Except this thing, the only thing you put here besides mob is result. And make sure that it says to deny it. So what this will do is make it so that if it spawns, if it has an opportunity to spawn in these conditions, then it will. But any other condition, it won't. Now make sure that we put another one of these here, and then save all. Okay, so now we will load Minecraft and see if if the rhinoceros beetles will end up being able to spawn in the desert. Because in the actual mod, you know, they don't. They just spawn in their own dimension. Okay, so the game has loaded. Now, let's test this out. Now, what I do is set it to custom and make it so that you spawn in the right biome. So make sure that for biome, it says desert only. And now we will see. Okay, so we have spawned in the desert, and you can see some. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, so we can see here that a rhinoceros beetle has indeed spawned. So yeah, we can see that works, and you know, there's not too many around. You know, there's a couple here and there, but yeah, it's not too much at all. And you can see some other mobs that I made spawn naturally, like, you know, these guys and the scorpions. They don't normally spawn naturally, but you know, I used incontrol to make them. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Ignore the music in the background. That's from an entirely different mod, which also has kind of a complicated config. And tell me if you want to see me do a tutorial on that. The mod is called Ambience. But anyways, I'm getting off track. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!